Hello and welcome to News Across Nigeria. I'm Joke Rogers. Coming up on the program today, the Islamic Military Counter-terrorism Coalition meets Nigerian Army in Maiduguri, Borno State as it seeks ways to end insurgency in Nigeria's northeast. Katako Bridge reopens 4 years after it was blown up by Boko Haram insurgents. And Governor Akinwumi Ambode opens up more internal roads, bridges and a primary healthcare center in Lagos State. Welcome to the program. Officials of the Islamic Military Counter-terrorism Coalition are in the country collaborating with the Nigerian Army. The Chief of Army Staff, Lieutenant General Toko Buratai, has received the IMCTC led by its Acting Secretary General, Lieutenant General Abdullah bin Othman Asalam in Maiduguri, Borno State. The IMCTC also had a closed-door meeting with the Chief of Army Staff, Theatre Commander Lafia Dole, and key officers of the Nigerian Army, where issues of terrorism in the northeast and various counter approaches were discussed. The visiting team explained their mission to journalists at the Theatre Commander Operation Lafia Dole after the meeting.
Our mission in the Islamic Military Coalition of Fighting Terrorism is to study and see what support we can give to our colleagues on the Federal Republic of Nigeria in fighting terrorism on all domains, the ideology, the communication, and fighting the counter-financing of terrorism, and also on the military side. We are here to study all possibilities and see what we can do and the lessons we can learn from the experiences that the Nigerians have gone through.
4 years after it was blown up by the Boko Haram sect, the Katoko Bridge, in a major infrastructure in Gujba local government area that connects Yobe State to its northeast neighbors, has been reopened. The bridge, which lies 22 kilometers away from Damaturu, the state capital, was used as a link to the strongholds of the insurgents. Yobe State Governor Ibrahim Gaidam reopened the bridge, emphasizing its economic importance to the region.
With the return of peace in the northeast, most locals have returned home and are already settling down. But they're faced with several challenges, such as good access roads, shelter, among others. This is because during the surge of the dreaded Boko Haram insurgents, several infrastructure were destroyed. For instance, the Katako Bridge in Yobe State was blown off as a strategy to consolidate on their captured territories. Today, Governor Gaidam has come to open the reconstructed bridge and inspect other projects.
Okay, so this is what we are doing now.
First, the Commissioner for Works and Transport gives a breakdown of the level of work at the Damaturu-Magza Road, which he says is 50% completed.
This bridge was completed long ago, Your Excellency, but it was not open to the public for usage because we are anticipating that one day you will come and inspect it first before we allow the motorists to start enjoying it. So, Your Excellency, as you have personally come today, we hope that the bridge will be put to use.
Governor Gaidam is impressed and promises to construct more roads, schools and other infrastructure that will bring these communities back to life.
It was in our plan to beautify Damaturu Metropolis. It has to look like at least a state capital. We are going to make it a mini city before our term ends in 2019. That was why we started. And this does not mean that we would overlook some other urban cities of Potiskum, Nguru, Gaidam and Geshwa.
The governor also inspects the urban road renewal project.
He has started very well and doing very well. The only thing is he has to increase the speed because based on the agreement you signed, he has 6 months to complete. 3 months is now over. If he speeds up, I think in the next 3 months he will complete the infrastructures.
The Gaidam administration insists it will not only develop the state capital, but will extend the gesture to other major towns across the state.
More infrastructure, this time in Lagos State, where the Governor Kimumbi Ambode has been commissioning projects in the Alimosho area of the state. A 5.5-kilometer network of roads, a link bridge and a primary healthcare center in the Agbado-Okiodo local council area were among the major infrastructure projects completed in the area. The main ceremony was performed by the APC national leader and former governor of the state, Mr. Bola Tinubu.
Drumming and chants of celebration rent the air as thousands of residents of various communities of Agbado-Okiodo in Alimosho local government troop out of their homes to witness the delivery of road infrastructure in the area by the state government. 480 meters long bridge connecting Aboru and Abeson communities and adjoining roads are now ready for use. The network of roads and link bridge project is a response to the cry of the people of Aboru and Abeson communities, who before now were cut off by a gorge between them.
No doubt, our state is moving. We're climbing to greater heights, and we're taking the rightful place in the community of global cities. As we approach the mid-term of our tenure, our government is determined to increase the momentum and ensure that every part of the state feels a sense of belonging.
We have demonstrated a great commitment, prudency, judicious use of resources, exhibited a great vision, and taken the direction of the leadership of Lagos State to the next level. Thank you.
The people's excitement about this development is very obvious.
Today is a joyous occasion for every one of us in this community because Aboru and its environment has been totally liberated today with this linking road we are seeing today.
Hitherto, the people in Aboru had no access here, and they are just a stone throw away. We look at them from afar, but they can stroll in here now, and we can equally move. And those who are coming from Abulegba can pass through here. We are all happy because it will impact on the economic activity, even for the landlords. This is an opportunity for their properties to appreciate.
The 5.5-kilometer network of roads will aid connectivity among 6 communities. The road is designed with drainage, walkways and street lights.
The last may not have been heard of the communal clash in Ile-Ife, Osun State, as reactions continue to trail how investigations into the crisis are being handled by the police. A leader of the Yoruba socio-cultural group, Afenifere Chief Ayo Adebanjo, faults what he calls the selective arrests by the police, while the Oni of Ife, Oba Adeyeye Ogunwusi, appeals for restraint to prevent an escalation of the crisis in other parts of the country.
Lives lost, property destroyed, strained relationships and rising suspicion amongst neighbors as authorities fight to calm frayed nerves. Issues of the recent Ile-Ife clash have refused to go away. These Afenifere leaders, rising from a meeting in Ondo State, are in Osun State to see things for themselves. And customarily, they meet with the traditional leader, the Oni of Ife. Chief Ayo Adebanjo, a leader of the Yoruba socio-cultural group, is surprised at the way the Nigerian police is handling the matter.
How can you say two people are fighting and the two of them sustain injuries and you arrested one side? That is our complaint. Our complaint is not that they arrest those who are criminal. A criminal must be arrested, but criminals must not be arrested on one side. That is not justice.
Beyond dwelling on who or what led to the clash between the Yoruba and Hausa communities, Oba Adeyeye Ogunwusi Ojaja II warns against the use of statements capable of heating up the polity. He also wants those in positions of authority to concentrate on engaging those who are used usually as tools in such clashes.
And I want to appeal to all youths that it shouldn't be turned into politics. They should be very mindful of everything happening. We should all focus on youth emancipation and the welfare of the youths. The question I want to ask the youth, irrespective of the tribe, be it Yoruba or Hausa or Igbo, where were the politicians? Did they ever come to Sabo before the incident? Why are they coming now? So it's very important for us to read between the lines.
Going forward, the Yoruba group wants the police to ensure justice and fair hearing in the discharge of their civic duties.
When news across Nigeria returns, the Edo State government to settle all outstanding pension allowances. Details in a moment. Please stay with us.